And that shows in TV. You know, when you look at reality TV and it's supposed to be reality, but people are putting on a facade, people can see right through that. Hi everyone, welcome to No Light Tarot, where I make predictions about hot topics and different Bravo celebrities. That's not my line, I stole that from somebody. I stole it from David Yontef. This I'm so excited to do because everybody's questioning what's going on with Real Housewives of Atlanta and who's coming back. So I'm going to make predictions about who's coming back. Really excited to do this. This is intuitive based, it's not fact based, so please don't treat it as such. Also, if you like the video, please subscribe. I have way more of this content, and like it if you agree. Also, feel free to comment, who do you think the 6 housewives that Andy mentioned on when he was asked? He had a little paper and he was wondering who he had an idea of who they were. If that makes any sense. Okay, sometimes when I look at the cards I get a little confused because I'm thinking something and then I'm talking about something else, so please bear with me. Okay, so I wanted to do like an overview first of what's going to happen, in my opinion, of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I have a strong feeling that there's going to be a lot of fighting, obviously, as there is. I can already see who's coming back because I've already shuffled the cards. So I see very strongly with 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups and 10 of Swords, there's going to be somebody going through like a heartbreak. There's going to be somebody like working through issues that they're having. I think that might be Kenya. In fact, I'm almost 100% certain Kenya's coming back, but I have 6 cards down below and I'm going to describe who I think is coming back. I also see Page of Cups, King of Pentacles and the Emperor, that they're kind of like deciding, the producers are deciding who is going to bring them money, who they feel is obviously worthy of views, who's worthy, I'm sorry, not of views, but who will draw in the views, because they have been lacking. I mean, I stopped watching Real Housewives of Atlanta when Nene left. She was my favorite housewife of all of them. But it just became too much about sex, it became too much about, and I'm like, I don't really like, I'm not into, if you are into that kind of stuff, BDSM and that kind of, that's for you, but it's not my jam, you know. And I just felt like it was being forced on us, like with the rape story and then this and then that, just too much for me. So that's when I stopped. But with King of Swords, Queen of Wands, 9 of Cups, okay, so somebody, they're gonna definitely bring people back from the past. Definitely. 9 of Cups is about nostalgia, past coming back, and I think I know who it is, so let's get into it. They're gonna have, with 2 of Pentacles, just one last thing before I describe who's coming back. They're going to have like issues bringing on the old people with the new people, and it's always a difficulty to kind of mesh people together. I'm not a producer, I have dated a producer, but I feel like that's been the struggle for a lot of producers that I know. They're like, okay, how do we, especially on shows, because I have friends who are producers too, and they're like, okay, how do we do the old one with the new one? So I feel like that is going to be a real struggle for them, especially with the viewers, because I feel like they want to bring in new viewers too, like younger viewers. I think across the board for all the housewife franchises, they want the new audience, but millennials, and I'm millennial, and the Gen Zers aren't so focused on fighting, and I think the fighting pulled in like the baby boomers, but the millennials were like, I'm good, you know. So I think that's why they brought Latoya in and stuff like that. But Latoya, in my opinion, I don't know her, this is just what I think of her, and I'm entitled to my opinion. She doesn't seem to be an authentic person, and that shows in TV. You know, when you look at reality TV and it's supposed to be reality, but people are putting on a facade, people can see right through that and they switch off the TV. So now let's get into who I predict is coming back. So first I'm going to describe them based off the card and describe who I feel like it might be. Sometimes I might get a name. Yeah, so let's get into it. So first card I got was 10 of Cups, which indicates to me Portia is coming back. The reason why is because she's trying to build a family. And I automatically got Fallon when I pulled this card out. So they're going to be focused on the Fallon part. I think they might be talking about her causing drama, stirring things up. That might be 9 of Cups, the past too. That she was on the show and now she's not. So now it's a time for Portia to tell her story about herself. I think that's what she might be trying to negotiate. I think part of her negotiation is that if Fallon is on, I'm not on. That kind of thing. But I strongly see, I'm 99% sure Portia is coming back with Simon. I don't think Simon will be as involved. He'll be more like the husband. He will be the husband that she wishes Cordell would have been before. The person who supports her career, supports her TV, supports that she wants to do all these franchises. I feel like Dennis, in my opinion, just from pulling energies, Dennis was too much of a mediocre guy. He was too much of a simpleton for Portia. And I think after they had their child and she saw, hey, he's not about the lavish lifestyle like I am, she was like, okay, peace. So with 2 of Wands, the next person that I see is somebody who's starting the new life. So I don't necessarily get a face. I think it might be somebody new coming in. Somebody new who's single. I feel like all of them are single, right? Except for Cynthia, which I'm not sure Cynthia's coming back. I'm not sure Cynthia's coming back, but we'll get into that. This person, whoever this is, I don't get a name, I don't get a face, but this person is starting something new. They just moved to Atlanta. I feel like they're new to the town. They're new. So it's a new person coming in, a new woman. She's, I believe, in her late 30s, and I don't see her having children. If she does, they're small. Okay, so third one, Judgment, freeing. This person has just gone through a divorce, so I feel like this is Kenya coming back. I also got that before. Gone through a divorce is kind of like mourning, but she also feels free. You know, Kenya is an Aquarius like me, and we love our freedom. So sometimes in relationships we can kind of feel stifled, especially if she was in a relationship with a Leo. So this is about her freedom story. She got the divorce. It's also quite timely that she gets divorced. She files the divorce papers just before she's about to film. I kind of feel like that's too contrived, but that's just my opinion. But this is Kenya that I predict coming back, and she is going to be talking about how she feels free. She's going to be going through a lawsuit, which is not very fun. You know, divorce is a lawsuit. Not necessarily a lawsuit, but like law papers and stuff like that. But she will be coming back. I'm 99% sure of that. 9 of Cups. So this is somebody who's opening up their heart. Could be Cynthia, but I'm not necessarily sure Cynthia's coming back, because obviously they say she is leaving, blah blah blah. I have a strong feeling that Cynthia is in the producer's good books, so it might be her. But this is somebody who's very open, very loving, which in my opinion Cynthia is. She is a Pisces, so sometimes they have a side of them where they might have an issue with somebody and they won't say to their face, which is, in my opinion, what she did to Nene. But with this 9 of Cups, heart open, 9 of Cups can also represent, like I pictured earlier, holding on to the past, which is also very common for Pisces to do. So this person, I predict about 70% is Cynthia if she decides to come back. The thing about Cynthia, I have a strong feeling that the producers really love her. I don't think the fans are that fond of her, and they kind of try to push her on, because I think she does whatever the producers say. Like they get to film her family, they get full access to her life, and she's not hard to work with. So I think that's why the producers really like her. I think a lot of the housewives actually are hard to work with. So next one, 4 Pentacles, is Candy. And I say that because she's she's always focused on her money, always, even when she does her little sex whatever toy tricks on camera, always focused on the money. She's another version of what I was talking about in my last video. You might want to check it out, about when I was talking about how Bethany's been able to expand. I also did a video on Bethany. She's been the ultimate how to expand, and again, she is loved by the producers because I don't think she makes it hard either. They've also had a spin-off with Todd, so I do think Candy is coming back. For once, this is a wild card. This is somebody that likes to party, likes to throw parties. I'm actually gonna say it's Sheree. I think Sheree's coming back. I think Sheree's getting married. Yeah, I think Sheree is planning on getting married, marrying this new guy, and they want to film it. And I think that they've told the producers that that's why they have asked her to come back. She's been like, oh, because you know how I think it works, I'm not 100% sure, but like I said, I have friends in production and so forth, not in production in Bravo but other places, and what they'll, and I have also friends who are actors and stuff like that, so they'll say, hey, what's going on in your life, how can we extend this through the TV, how can this be translated through the TV so that we draw viewers. And I strongly think she's going to have a big wedding. Sheree is going to have a big wedding, and it's going to be viewed. It might even be one of those like side specials, like 2 or 3 episodes talking about Sheree. She loves to talk about herself. Sheree is also one of my favorites of all of them. Nene and Sheree are 2 of my favorites, and Marlo too. I do not think Marlo is getting a peach unless she's 2 of Wands, which I don't think so, because she, like I said, she's new. But I don't think Marlo is getting a peach. I don't think she ever will get a peach. Might be wrong, but that is when we get to tune in. And yeah, I'm really excited. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, let me know below what you think. Who do you predict will be coming back? And I'm really excited.